Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And today, it's still kind of dark out. There's clouds up ahead, and it's wow. It looks like the sky could open at any moment. And in fact, it did rain a little bit last night. So hopefully, it will be okay. It's not that foggy out, but it is still quite dark. I know it doesn't seem like it on the camera, so that's good. That's good. I'm watching these clouds up ahead, up above, because the sky is just one complete cloud, at least overhead, and they're gray and white, and there's a little dark cloud right over there, and another one over there. So hopefully the sky doesn't open on me, and and we can continue. Well, good morning and happy Hump Day to you. It's Wednesday, and I'm so glad. Um, this has been kind of a weird week for me. I'm gonna drink a little bit of coffee. I have a little bit of a headache this morning, and a little bit of allergy sinus issue happening, but I think it's just my normal first thing in the morning when I wake up kind of a thing, and I didn't get up early this morning. The birds are waking up, and it's time to have a good day. So I want to welcome you today to Morning Coffee and Crochet. So Monday was actually a really good day. I left you. We had a good chat on Monday. We talked about alligators and whips and whip bags and all kinds of things. And I showed you my newest project that I had completed, um, with all thanks to Nastasia, to Donna Wolf at Nastasia.com. And I had a really good time making that. But Monday, um, we are in the midst of planning a future move to Tennessee and building a home there and everything. And we've got some acreage there. We want to do a homestead. And I can't wait until we get there because I can't wait to crochet with you, with the goats and the baby goats that we're going to have and the chickens. And in the garden and on the wraparound front porch and just show you the views over there. It's just really quite enchanting there. And so I'm really excited about that. But so anyway, we're consolidating our our home, my husband and I, with my parents' home, and because we'll be together on this property, um, and that way, I can watch out for them and I love being around them anyway. And I'm their only living child, so it's something that is just a joy to be there for them. And I've really noticed, even during this pandemic, just how important it is to be close to family. And because it's just been so hard, my heart really goes out to those who don't have a close proximity to other family members because during the this pandemic, even if you weren't able to see your family, or spend time in close quarters, at least you could see them and keep a watch over them. So anyway, just bringing them groceries and doing little things like that. I really enjoy doing that. And I've gotten back into cooking, which, you know, with my depression, I had stopped cooking. Shout out to Stouffer's frozen meals. So, you know how that goes. Or maybe you don't, but anyway, that's how my life went. Um, So anyway, Monday was a very good day because when I left you guys, um, we have a storage shed, and there were boxes and boxes. There were 22 plastic tote boxes, and they were the big ones, the really big ones, and really deep ones too. And 22 plastic totes and um, two cardboard boxes. But one of those cardboard boxes was a Christmas tree. So anyway, my husband brought over um, 13 of those boxes, the plastic totes. And so mom and I went through all of those boxes and we consolidated. We were having a yard sale. So if you're local to Florida, we are like selling the house, selling the contents of the house, basically. So this is like years and years of collecting. I had over 100 bells. The little bells that you just ring. Something is biting my back, so excuse me. Nope, I can't reach it, so I'm just gonna have to wiggle. Um, Good morning, Kelly. It's good to see you. So, as I was saying, I collected bells over the years, and so I had like over 100 bells. Mom um, collects cookie jars, and it's nice to see you on here too, Kelly. It's good to see you. And so anyway, mom collects the cookie jars, and I had already have a plan for the cookie jars. We're going to build a shelf around the great room in the new house, and then we're just going to put all of her cookie jars up there because she has a lot. Um, I I'm not sure what the number is, but the last time we counted, it was well over 100, and they're just really nice cookie jars, you know? And for a while there, when she and dad were able to get out, they would go yard selling once a week and sometimes twice a week. And they would go on Fridays mostly. And so her rule of thumb was if it's $5 and it's a cookie jar, I'll get it. And so she had gotten a lot of really nice cookie jars. And and then she started collecting banks, and she really has a nice collection of banks too. So we're collectors. What can I say? So we're having to like pare down, and so I got rid of over half of my bells, so I can keep a small collection. Actually, I have about 42 of them that I kept, and that was, I got rid of over half of them. So I think that's pretty good. Um, and then she whittled her banks down to I think about three, which is pretty amazing. Um, But anyway, we went through 13 totes of collected stuff, and there was a whole lot of different things. There were dishes, there were, you know, some of them were books and craft items. I found the DMC yarn or thread that I used in the 90s to do the counted cross stitch. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. I mean, it was still preserved really nice too. The box outside of it that I had it in, because I had it in one of those little boxes with the little squares in it. The box outside was really nasty looking, and I know, Kelly. So I threw that away, but I put on some plastic gloves because when things are in sheds, you just can just imagine. And I opened the box and I pulled out the thread, and the thread seems okay. It might be dry rotted, so I haven't tested it yet, but it was still wrapped around those little square white cards that you wrap it, and it had the number written on of the DMC thread. Anyway, that used to be um, one of my uh, crafty things that I like to do. I found at one point, I was making these wooden angels, and we had these wooden angels. It was it was shaped kind of like this. So it had a flat top, and then it came down, and then it was a flat bottom. And we would paint those, and then we would take a wooden ball and paint a face on it, and put some little doll hair on it, and then a little collar, and like do whatever kind of painty thing we wanted to do. and they would be shelf sitters, little angel shelf sitters. And so I used to make those, and of course, you know me. I mean, it's just like with yarn. When you get ready to do a project, you don't need just three little angel doll bodies and three little heads because you're going to make three angels. No, you need 20 of them because they're so easy and you're just going to like whip through them. So there were about five of them that the bodies were already painted and the heads were already, really pretty with the eyes and the little cheeks and little freckles on them and everything. And they were really sweet looking. Excuse me, but they were not put together. And then the rest of them were not even painted. So they're sitting on the table. I don't know. I I don't have any desire to work on those anymore. So I might sell those in the yard sale, and it's crafty items. So somebody might want it. You never know. Um, Somebody might be interested in my hand me down crafty things. You never know. Um, so anyway, we whittled those boxes down, and I was just so amazed. I really was. It was it was a good day. So Monday was a good day. Yesterday, not so much. I slept a lot yesterday. I was feeling not so not so peppy yesterday, and but then I went over to mom and dad's and cooked dinner, which is amazing because um, I made two big dinners. I made a big pan of chicken, not chicken, but beef enchiladas, and they turned out really good. And then I also made Olive Garden gnocchi soup, and boy, is that good. And I just Googled it, and it was Olive Garden Copycat gnocchi soup, and it has the spinach, and it's creamy, and the gnocchi, and um, little slivered carrots, and it was just really good. And it had some chicken. I took some little shortcuts. I bought at the store a tub of um, already picked rotisserie chicken. So it was chicken breast, and it was in a 1 pound tub. So I didn't have to cook it. I didn't have to pick it. I know it's kind of lazy, but hey, it works for that soup. And plus, then the chicken has a really good flavor already. So when I put it in the soup, it's just really good. Anyway, I can put a link down to the soup below. I'm telling you, it is really good. And instead of using only like 4 ounces of spinach, I doubled the recipe. And instead of like doubling it to 8 ounces of spinach, I just took a big 10-ounce bag and just threw the whole thing in. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong adding extra spinach to your meal. So anyway, so that was really good. So we have leftovers today, which is good. I'm not going to be able to cook tonight, and I'm going over to my mother-in-law's to visit with her for the whole day and spend the day with her. So that's going to be good. And I'm going to take some whips with me because I think I'm going to take this Mobius cowl that I shared again on Monday, and I'm going to try and finish it. I'm going to try and finish it. So I've got, you guys don't know, one day I'm going to show you my setup for when I'm outside now. I have a cart that has 3 layers to it, and it's kind of like one that you would use in a kitchen or in a restaurant. It's metal, and we got it at Sam's Club, and it's rolly, but it is perfect for here because I can keep all of my YouTube, my crochet therapy items here, and I leave it inside the house, right by my piano. And so when I'm ready to come out on the porch, I put everything on here, and then I can just roll it out, which is really nice. Instead of because it used to take me a half hour. Bring this out, bring that out, bring this out, bring that out. Keep the cats in the house. It was kind of crazy. So this way, I need to take a picture of it just so you can see my setup. It's pretty cool. Oh, hi, Kelly. Oh my goodness, Kelly. Kelly, you just do what you need to do. Oh my goodness. Moms that still have children in the house, I don't know how you do it. I think it's the older I get, the slower I get. So anyway, I'm amazed at the young moms. I don't know that I ever had the energy that some of these young moms have today. I don't know that I ever had that kind of energy. I mean, I did have energy and I did do things, and as mom and I were going through boxes and everything, I came across some photos of when I took my boys to camp, and it was a week long summer camp, and I went as a chaperone, and boy did I have fun. And there were photos in there. Oh my goodness, you know, it was just a fun time, and I. Uh, it's funny because my cousins have they had children all around the same time, here in Florida, the ones that lived here in Florida, and those kids, they all went to the same church, and so they went to the same summer camp. And so as I'm looking through photos, I'm like, oh my gosh, look, Justin and Johnny, they were like arm in arm with their arms around each other's shoulders, and there's some really cool pictures in there. And I had forgotten all of that. So anyway, memories are good. Um, Aw, Kelly, you are not an old mom. Oh my goodness, no way. You're a young mom. But yeah, I know, I get it. 12 years old, and yeah, 12-year-olds are fun, let me tell you. Let me see, what is that? 6th grade or 7th grade, maybe? Probably either one. But I found that with my kids, 7th grade was the hardest grade here in the United States. The way we have our grading set up, 7th grade always seemed to be the hardest. And that was the age that the kids needed the most love. Oh, seventh. Oh, Kelly. Okay. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you because that is the hardest. That's the hardest year, sister. That's the hardest year. So get through this year and you got it. I promise. I promise. Oh my goodness. So yeah, 7th grade was the hardest. So of course you have older children, so you've been through it before. So anyway, well, so that's what's on my hook. And you know, not a whole lot. I didn't do any crochet on Monday. Well, I might have to take that back. I think I did work on a little bit at night on one of the um, dishcloths, but that was about it. And then yesterday, I didn't even pick up a hook. I mean, yesterday was um, it was just a rough day for me, and I just, you know, you're welcome, Kelly. You're welcome. Hang in there. You got this. Um, so anyway, yesterday was a rough day for me. So I just took care of myself, and then went over and cooked dinner for mom and dad, and we hung out there, and I showed them some other YouTubers that I'm addicted to. Hey, listen, if you have a YouTube channel and you want to share it with us, put it in my comments. You know, I am all about sharing. I mean, obviously, if it's yarn related, that's all great. Um, we're not going to, there are certain YouTube channels that I won't promote, but actually, there's a lot of spam that I won't promote. Let's put it that way, because sometimes in the comments, there's spam comments that I delete right away that are related to anything with hot girls or children or teens or anything like that. Obviously, I'm reporting that to YouTube because, we want to keep our kids safe. And, we don't do any of that. I don't put up with any of that. So as soon as I catch it, I will get rid of it. And I'm really surprised. A small channel like mine and the number of um, spam things that I've had to delete off of my YouTube channel. I'm really surprised. So I don't know how. I mean, obviously, when you get up to like Donna Wolf at Nastasia.com, she's got a million subscribers. So with that kind of, um, subscriber, I don't know if that generates more spam. I mean, she would have to just hire somebody to, monitor everything. And then even you know, after the live or the video comes up, even months later, you have to monitor all of the comments that go on to your channel because you never know when something's going to pop up. So anyway, all that said, if you have a YouTube channel and you would like to promote it, and please go ahead and excuse me, put the name of it in the comments, and we'll share it. I'll go over and take a look, and we'll do a shout out to you, and just like Madonna Ballard did for me, and I really appreciate that, Madonna, and so it blesses me, and I know that it would bless you as well when you get to share your channel, and especially if you're small like me, it's really nice to have someone give you that little pat on the back, and it's just it feels good. It feels good. So anyway, I'm gonna drink a little bit more of my coffee before a bug flies in because the other day I went to take a sip and there was a bug in there. I didn't tell you, but yeah, there was a bug in there. Mm. And so I had a bad day yesterday, and then when we came home from mom and dad's, then my husband was really tired, so he went to bed, and he gets up really early. So um, anyway, I stayed up and and I just there really wasn't anything on. There wasn't anything new. No, not really any new content on YouTube. And you turn it on to regular TV, and it's just too much. And I got a little spoiled because I like flipping through the commercials. So when I have to sit and watch regular TV and have to actually sit and watch the commercials, yeah, I don't have the patience for that. So anyway, I went to bed way too late. So then I woke up with kind of a headache this morning. So Um, anyway, I'm going to take it easy on myself today and do a little crocheting. Visit with my mother-in-law today. She has she has a couple of visitors coming today from I don't know where, but anyway, she has a couple visitors coming today. So it'll be good to be there with her while when they come, so that I can hear what they have to say about her care and you know and see what's happening. I don't know if it's going to be kind of a therapy or it's just a check, um, or a visit. I'm not sure. So anyway, it'll be good to be there and be with her. So that's what I've got on my agenda for today. Sorry, there's a truck over there and it's being really noisy, but hopefully it's not too loud. And I hope that you can hear these birds. They are starting to wake up, and it's still, I don't see any blue sky at all around me. And I know through the trees, right in there, it looks like it's blue, but it's actually white. It's white clouds. Um, so I'm wondering, there's no sun yet. There's no sun at all. And by now, the sun would be out. So anyway, I hope that you have a great day. Um, share with me what's on your hook. Welcome to all of my new subscribers, and I'm glad that you're here. On Friday, I'm going to have a new project that I will show you. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, really sorry about that. I'm going to have a new project that I'm going to show you that I've been working on. Obviously, not the last 2 days because I haven't been working on it. But I have some new stuff that I want to show you and some progress reports on the other ones. Maybe I'll be able to show you the Mobius cowl and I can get a tutorial out on that. It's so pretty. Um, so anyway, I hope that you have a great hump day. We're halfway through the week. We're halfway there, guys. Halfway there to the weekend. And stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.